Wrong app to try to read chat. I need to actually go to YouTube and turn my volume off. My channel. There we go. Okay. Hello, yeah. Oh, that went live really fast. Goddamn. Okay. Hi. I wasn't expecting this to be like live for like another 5 seconds. What's up, Frauder? Oh yeah, no, we're full science power hour over here. We got rocks today. Fun fact: this is actually 2 different labs. Same premise. This is National Geographic again. It's both their like lab growing crystal stuff. But when I was at the store where I got these from, they had 2. One was a glow-in-the-dark crystal, one was a purple crystal, and I wanted to do both. What's up, Black Emerald? Both of the pamphlets are the exact same, so like, here, just look at the pretty crystal colors. I could probably move these mason jars. I'm not physically attached to the mason jars, but like, yeah. So this is our little guide today. Same as before. When we're reading stuff, like when we're waiting for stuff to happen, I'll probably read this out because it's like. It has the instructions, then it has like a bunch of pretty rocks and how the stuff works. Which is fun. The things that came with these kits, real fast. These jars did not come with them. This is just random mason jars I had lying around because I realized, oh, I need a container for these. Second fun fact there, somehow I lost every single lid to a mason jar. So we only have 1 lid. So we'll probably put to a poll which one we want to put a lid on. And which one we just want to cut a cover with something else and like put a rubber band on it. Because if you try to cover them for the first 24 hours, they grow bigger apparently. So we'll cover them the best we can anyways. But we have our jar. We have a magnifying glass, which I don't know if it'll work with the camera actually. We will try this in a minute, but magnifying glass, our little wooden stir. I'm trying to get in there. Little wooden stir. Then they each come with 2 things. The crystal growing powder, which you could tell this is the glow-in-the-dark one because of the green stripe. And then a seed rock. Seed rock. So the powder is what we're going to be mixing vigorously, and the seed rock is a seed rock. This should be enough. I think these jars will be big enough. I'm assuming they'll be big enough. I am reading. Let me see. 200 milliliters. How much is that? It's like this. That should be enough. We should be fine. I mean, if we have a catastrophe, I mean, worst case, we just have a fun catastrophe to look at. Well, how do you make a crystal meth? Because it's Thursday morning and I want to make some crystal. We're making crystals today. I also want to point out that our lovely marble alligators are holding down the parchment for me because I have 2 layers of parchment this time because I don't want to get crystal powder all over this. And depending on how long this takes, we might also, once the crystals are prepared and put in their growing place, we might just go ahead and start doing like some watercolor art or something. Just so we can spend a little more time together after the crystals are done crystalling. But for now, we are going to start crystalling. I could probably put one of these back here. I don't need 2 of them. Right now, let's see. Crystal Lab instructions. It's the learning guide. The instructions for this one, not very detailed. It's just, it's like 8 steps and like some tips. There you go. It's a popular hobby according to this. It says to mark down like how you stirred stuff and everything like an actual experiment. It actually gives you a little tip section. I'll take a little pen here and we can write our notes down. Jesse, it's time to cook. We have purple and green flavor. The green flavor glows in the dark. So if you want to have like, you know, your Chernobyl in rock form, there you go. We're growing Abigail from Stardew Valley a snack. Okay, so this is the learning section. And this is where it wants me to put my notes. Okay. There we go. Place our thing here. Make sure you have a good part before opening. Don't measure one. Okay, so we need to go ahead and get the loud part out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and start doing this water. Let me see how loud it is. I'm sorry. I might mute it depending on how loud it gets. We're gonna see how loud it gets. I never moved my kettle, by the way. Like, I literally never moved it. I meant to clean it up, and I never cleaned it up, so I've just been sitting on my desk for, like, 2 weeks now. I just have the kettle at the ready up. There you go. I'm still here. I'm just trying to save eardrums. It's almost done. I got like 2 liters of water in this thing because I'm doing 2 of these. It's 2 milliliters per. It's 2 milliliters. No, 200. I can say words this morning. 200 milliliters per crystal. And that is why it sounds like I am descending into hell in an airplane, because it is currently boiling 1 1 liters of water. It's happening. What's up, Arashito? I'm sorry you're coming in as everything sounds like a jet plane. I tried to do like some visual things just so we can stare at things as the kettle thing. This should be done in a second though. It looks like it's boiling now. It should be done in a second. But I did also continue the step of mushing this up to get all the lumps out. You have to get all the lumps out. I might have to reheat this for the second one, and that's why I didn't mash the lumps of the other one yet, because, saving things. Jet plane stream. Alright guys, welcome to my 747. Today we're flying across the ocean. God knows to where. What's up, Penny? How you doing? Up there we go. Those are some big bubbles. Big bubbles. Hello. Big bubbles. Yeah, it's about done. It has evolved from like, yep, there we go. Oh my god, that's big fucking bubbles. I'm gonna have to pour that out in a second. Oh my god. Pour everything into the growing chamber. I need scissors. I'm dumb as fuck. Hi, I'm Kaneko Himari. I went over the instructions like 6 times and I forgot scissors somehow. There's instructions in Arabic on the back of this. There's our crystal, fine white powder. Or fine white crystal. And then a little more than a cup of water. It's very hot. Measure out 200 milliliters of hot water in it. It wanted me to use a glass measuring cup, but I don't own a glass measuring cup. I only own plastic stuff, so it's just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm pouring this into a plastic cup. I wish I had nicer measuring cups, but unfortunately I do not. Okay, so here I'll move this out of the way so we can watch me shittily try to measure something. Here's our cup. As you can see, for once I get to use the metric side, but the imperial side has seen better days. Here we go. Set about 200. That should be fine. Mr. Kettle can go back up here. Put Mr. Instructions back here where they belong. What's up, Justin? Yes, I love these. These scissors have been with me through a lot, actually. Stir solution with a wooden spoon for at least 2 minutes. It wants me to set a timer, so let me go ahead and set a 2-minute timer. That is my alarm clock. Not a timer. Oh, I don't want 2 hours. Okay, 2 minutes. Oh dear. This may not be a small enough container. We now just stir this for 2 minutes. Stir and 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 I have to make sure it's all dissolved, which it should be. After 2 minutes of stirring. Kid Cobb, what's up? And what's up, George? Man, I got everyone today. What's up, everyone? Would you like to? I would like to see the project I'm baconing. I am extremely, like, I am intrigued. I want to see what you have been up to. We're cooking our crystal right now. Listen, I drew the thumbnail for this when I was very asleep. Like, I could not sleep, and I was, like, dead tired. And I was like, I might as well, like, get the thumbnails drawn for the week. You know, I'm awake. I should. And if I was just a little more awake, I would have drawn a Walter White thumbnail. I would have done it. I was too asleep. Like, I was not awake. I was just like, okay, I'll draw science. And then I knocked back out after that, actually. Okay, it's looking like it's stirring, we're stirring. 10 minutes while you stir, and I have to let it cool for 10 minutes after that. Then we put the seed rock in. And then we have a crystal growing area is how it describes it. And baconing gonna do this to me. Well, I hope you feel better, Justin. God, I thought I was getting sick, but I actually just had really bad allergies. Okay, our Mr. Timer can stop. I'm giving it a couple more seconds because, you know, I started the timer a couple seconds, but this should be good now. And that was the spoon for Mr. Green. There we go. Now I have to let him cool for 10 minutes, so let's add a 10-minute timer. And that's going. I have 2 timers. I have a cool kid. I'm wearing a hazmat suit. I actually wore my glasses today just for like some semblance of lab safety, with, you know, being able to like have my eyes have some kind of splash protection. Although if I get anything on these glasses, they're extremely expensive and hard to make. So I hope I don't get things on my glasses. Okay, today's been nice though. I'll be real with you. I like slogged out of bed. I was very tired. I was bleh. Oh, bless. The volcano is fantastic. I cannot articulate enough how much fun the volcano stream was. This one is definitely not as intense, but we're making rocks. We're making rocks. Oh, here. These came with stands too, which I thought was adorable. Let's move my crystal guy up here so I can have my room back here. It comes with a specimen. Each one comes with a specimen. But not only that, it has a little stand for the specimen. Like, it gives you a rock and a stand to put your rock on, which I think is adorable. Almost wasn't awake in time. Same, Black Emerald, which is terrible, but I was very much, like, I was dead. I just wasn't sleeping very well. I woke up, like, twice, and I finally, like, ate something. I was like, okay, it's like 8:30. I still have to set up this space. I need to get up. But here we go. I was actually a few minutes late because I was, like, determined to find the other mason jar lid. I could not find the other lid. And here we go. This was the fluoride, I believe. What were you? What are you? Where's my box? The box tells me. The green one is fluoride. The green is fluoride, and the purple is, I'll save it. We're gonna be a real YouTuber. We're gonna have a rock reveal. Ooh, a tabletop display. That would be fun. Honestly, it'd be really cool to have like some kind of D&D kind of thing with just like, Pokemon map style. That'd be fun. Here we go. So up. Oh, I need to start setting one of these up to be the trash container, actually. So here. Mr. Greenbox, you have the honor of holding the trash right now. There we go. You can hold the trash. Put that right there. There we go. Volcano on the map. Oh my god, that's right. We actually have a fucking... Oh, here, actually, let me show you all the volcano right now. I am moving around on my chair like a lazy person. Oh. I almost knocked into my keyboard. This is how the volcano is doing. Move our fluoride over. He actually, I put him on a paper towel for a while and he dried, and he only stained it a little bit. Yeah, no, Volcano is doing good. He now sits on display on my little altar, so he's doing good. I did not throw him away. He is a fun reminder of like a very cool 3 hours we had together. Blessed Volcano. See, now I'm reading chat slightly delayed because my laptop has a bit of a delay. Like, I have chat on my phone because it's so easier to glance at as I'm doing stuff, but while I wait the 10 minutes and I have to look at the timer, I'm, like, using my Streamlabs, and Streamlabs is like a baby delay. You're on streaming. Black Emerald, I feel it so strong. I fucking feel it. I think the last time I, like, properly overslept for a stream, 3 people messaged Shoji asking if I was okay. Because normally I'll at least say, like, hey, this is going on, like, either on the Discord, or, like, I'll put a community tab thing, or, like, I'll put it in, like, the stream chat. But no, I overslept. I took a nap, and I overslept my nap by, like, an hour, and I woke up, and I was like, oh, no. And Shoji messaged me saying, are you alive? I'm pretty sure you're asleep, but are you alive? And I was like, I was asleep. I was very tired that day. It was a long day. Yeah, I'll put Mr. Volcano back where he belongs now. Over here. Go Mr. Volcano. Love Mr. Volcano. He's very nice. Oh, let me start reading. Actually, I'm gonna put my notes in. Here, we'll put our notes into this. Move our fluoride up here and our scissors. Let's put our notes in. Green. Crystal. Around 200 milliliters. Bit less. Here we go. This is a science experiment. They said to put down the steps. 2 minutes stirring. I really love writing with this pen. I'm going to be so sad when it finally empties. I'm going to go I'm going to run to Michael's and get another one as soon as this dies. By Mr. Volcano. I love Mr. Volcano. And 2 minutes of stirring, and then 10-minute cool time. Cooling. Here we go. Put like dots. Make this look fancy. And we started these on 4/13. It is the 13th now. 23. You know, I like writing with thick pens. You've seen it with my little doodle style. Like, I really do just... My favorite kind of pen to write with is, like, a nice thick pen. Everything you've seen drawn by me, from, like, the actual BRIMTONE models to the little chibi doodles, is written with the default pen in Fire Alpaca. There's no edits to it. It is not a custom brush. It is the literal default pen that you get in Fire Alpaca. I never learned how to use brushes properly. I just went, oh, thick pen. That's what I want, and just never looked back. Here we go. Trying to make a way to show our notes here. So here are our notes. The green crystal, when it was started. About 200 milliliters of water, but I did a little bit less. Axis, what's up? No vinegar. No vinegar this time. Just water and powder. We have about 2 minutes of stirring, give or take like a second, and then our 10-minute cooling time. We have 2 minutes left to go. But there are notes for the green crystal. I'll probably put a little bit more after we put the seed rock in. And actually, I don't think I'm going to put the lid on either of these, because I realize now that I'm like barely at the water limit for this thing. And after putting the seed rock in, I'm kind of scared. I don't know. I might cover it still. I don't know how big the containers that National Geographic were in its mind that, you know, you should put, but... We'll see. I might put the lid on anyways and say fuck it and see what happens. It's always fun when you say fuck it and see what happens, you know? You just say fuck it, see what happens. It's very special. Oh, Summer, bless. Hey, you're here now. Here, I'll put our fluorite back out here. This is our fluorite specimen. It's okay. We mixed the first crystal. I could probably put this extra water back in so I can bowl. Back in you go. Bam. Ow, it's fucking hot. Like, logically, I knew that was hot. It's, you know, a fucking kettle I just bowled full of water. But, like, I don't know. Lizard brain wasn't ready for it to be hot. Do I want to write down which crystal was which? Here, I'm gonna... I don't want to move it, but I'm gonna put, like, a little G on this so we know this is the green crystal. So... This is the ugliest G I have ever seen. I'm erasing it. I tried to write a G and it was really ugly. Let me find my Sharpie. Get a Sharpie. Sharpies are probably going to show up a little better. Do I have a Sharpie in here? I should. Okay, here it is. I would be fucking surprised. Did anybody else in, like, middle school have a Sharpie face? I had a Sharpie face. Like, I was obsessed with Sharpies. I got, like, the massive, like, 30-pack of colors. I drew everything in Sharpie and colored all of it with Sharpie. And I probably killed a couple brain cells because I was writing and coloring everything with Sharpie right next to my face. Like, middle school Himari definitely killed a couple brain cells because they just really loved how bold Sharpies were. Everything had to be drawn in a Sharpie. Let's see if this works a little better. It's not the prettiest G, but it's better than the one before. And then I got a P on that one before we start. So there we go. They have been Sharpied. Here's the P because I haven't done that yet. Right there, just a little P. Just so we know which crystal's supposed to be which. Okay, let me go back to our instructions. Did that, stir, 10 minutes cool. Carefully place the seed rock in the center. So let us now go ahead. This is the seed rock right here in this packet. Get my scissors. Sharpies are fantastic. Oh no, my handwriting was awful. I was in middle school. I was like 11. I just really loved how bold Sharpies were. I honestly was, again, like I probably killed a few brain cells. I still love Sharpies. It's just now I've moved on to Copics, which are still... Oh wow, this is the seed rock. It's like very, very interesting. Can I put this in gently? It's not quite in the center. Where's my stirry spoon? I put it in the fucking trash. I hid it. There we go. I used the stirry spoon to move it. Okay, so now he is centered, and there we go. There you go. Gel pens. Oh my god. I never got into gel pens. Okay, I have to... We're gonna have to restart the process here in a second, but we'll me get this tossed. Yeah, no, I never got super duper into gel pens. I went straight from Sharpies to like... Oh god, I went from Sharpies to Copics. I was literally the transition there. I had like a brief period where I was super into... I'll put this here while I talk. I had a brief period where I was really just a pen doodler. Like I only used pen and like I used like cross hatching to like show value, what was the darker colors. But then I was given Copics at like age 16 and I loved the Copics. And then I just continued. I was mostly traditional art as soon as I graduated. These streams like are the first time I've actually kept like a physical sketchbook in years. And it's really fun. I really do like just getting to play with the traditional stuff again. Very fun. Now, these need to go to the growing area. Which is pretty much just going to be on my desk. Ow. Growing area is going to be back there. I'm sorry in advance. It shouldn't take too long to bowl because it's already been bowled. It just needs to get a little hotter. That is going to start doing its thing. I will mute this for a second so I don't deafen everybody. Okay, there we go. Alright, he is bowling with a fucking passion. He is ready to go into this. It's slightly unnerving how aggressively this is bowling right now, but we are here to do science. Science is never 100% safe. I'm so sorry to any actual science people who somehow magically come across this who go, what the fuck what are you on about? That is, no, bad. Okay, so there's our water. Oh, this is the gunk on the bottom. From the fucking thing. And I don't really have time to try to get the gunk off of it, but for now, let's just keep going with the experiment. Okay, so you have our bowl and water. Here you go, and then... Okay, powder, then water, and then the 2 minutes. So let us go ahead and take our crystal growing powder, which is this right here. This feels like it is a lot more fucking powder. Oh, hey, this one's kind of purple. There we go. I got a little bit of purple on the thingy, but not a lot, so it should be fine. Should be fine. There's our purple. And let's go ahead and pour this in and begin our stirring. Thank you for sparing our eardrums. You gotta keep everyone's ears safe. Oh yeah, this is, yeah, it's just a kettle. Just a cute little kettle. Oh, wow, that's purple. Holy shit. Put it about that high. Start the 2-minute timer and stir. This is really fucking purple. God damn. Honestly, I'm glad we started with this now because holy shit, this would have been... I don't know, I feel like the glow-in-the-dark would have been a little bit disappointing after seeing the massive purple we have going on here. This is like a thing you use to prank people, like, hey, you want some grape juice? Lol, you ate chemical. Yeah, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Gotta keep stirring for 2 minutes. Stirring, stirring, stirring. Yeah, no, I was really excited about this. These are cool as hell. This is like, yeah, this is like aggressively purple. This looks like a wine. Stir, 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 stir. There we go. My baby. My beautiful baby. Just aggressively stirring. We still have like 50-something seconds left. Oh yeah, no, my day off Tuesday was very busy. I saw family. I had a thing at college, and then I went and saw family, which was really nice, you know. It's always good to see family, except I left the house at like 9 a.m. and I got home at like 9 p.m. I was very tired. Wednesday, I had a doctor's appointment, and then actually I went and got training for Skywarn, which is a very US-centric thing. But now I'm a certified basic spotter. I have the advanced class, I think, next week. Yeah, next week. Which is super fun. Today I just have class and a club meeting, and then I do all my homework in one sitting. I'm actually currently in the middle of herding cats in a group project, which is very, very painful spiritually for me. Like, I have 6 people in this asynchronous online course in my group, and we're supposed to do actual real-time meetings, except literally none of us have a time that worked for all 6. There are no times. Like, at least 2 people we did, like, excluded every single time we pick. One person hasn't even done the, like, when to meet or even responded to the emails at all. They're kind of a tumor to the group, which, as aggressive as that sounds, but... Okay, now we let this cool for 10 minutes. And our 10-minute timer has started. Yeah, so that was fun. I actually had to email my professor, too, because I won't say names, obviously, because, yes, but to be vague about it, again, 6 people in the group, 4 of us had really easy, like, slightly uncommon names. Like, when you search them up in the email directory, they came right up. But the last 2, when I was going to send out my initial email, had very generic names that there was, like, in the email directory, in the basic list alone, there were 6 for one of them. There's only 2 for another one, but like there was 6. And I was like, how in the fuck am I supposed to differentiate these people? I had to email my professor and get the emails from him. And I sent the email out, and then now I'm just like herding these cats together because we have a thing due Monday, and I can only do classwork like 2 days a week without like cutting into other things. I hate group projects. No, I can't say that. I love group projects when everybody is trying. But right now, I'm just kind of, I became the leader somehow, and I dislike this role. Yeah, this is really pretty. Oh, in a group project, we wanted to kill the other person. Yeah, no, like this is, I'm not quite at the murder stage yet, but I'm at the, guys, you're going to get the shittiest group RTM from me if you don't hurry up and, like, decide something, because this is due Monday. Oh yeah, let me show you the purple rock, whilst we wait for our purple to cool before we put our seed rock in. There we go. So I showed you the fluorite. This is our amethyst specimen, which is very pretty. We have our lovely amethyst here. And actually, oh hey, fits in the camera. There we go. We can put our little amethyst right there, so you can see it. There you go. So that's our amethyst specimen. It's very pretty. Let me start clearing up some of this. I'm trying to keep it clean as I go. This isn't nearly as messy as the volcano, though. Like, this one has been like a breeze compared to the fucking volcano. Let's go ahead and write out our purple. do our purple notes. I'm scared to move the purple. Yeah, I'm scared to move. I'll be real. I'm scared to move the purple. Oh, what's up, Handy? How you doing? League of Legends. Yeah, this. I became the leader because I emailed everyone first because I can only really do classwork twice a week without like cutting into sleep time. So. Okay, so that's only. We'll keep that for the green crystal, and we'll use our second book for the purple crystal. So let me go ahead and find the notes section. Right here. We go, and I will begin writing the notes for the purple crystal. I'll show y'all when I move it to the growing area. So here we go. This purple crystal. I just don't know why in an asynchronous course you would do a group project that requires real-time meetings. Because literally none of us have a same schedule at all. Like none. It's quite painful, and I was like, I can do notes for y'all, or I can do 2 different meetings. Like, I don't know what to do here because I need to get this done, and my group is kind of screwing me with this. 200 milliliters. A bit less. There we go. Around 2 minutes stirring. 2 minutes stirring. I wonder which one's going to grow better. There we go. And then a 10-minute cooling period. Like, they're both from the same company. One is just, you know, a different color. Time. And then I do my little bullet points. Doot. Doot. There we go. Purple crystal has same notes as the green crystal, basically. Just our little notes written down. Yeah, I'm going to try to put it in front, maybe. Trying not to touch it, but yeah, same notes. Same notes as the green crystal. Oh, final project is oof. Yeah, that's also the problem, is that this is our final project for the course. Like, the semester ends May 6th. This is like one of the last things we're doing for this course. So I really need this to go well. It's just very painful because these members are making it as painful as possible to do well. Like, this is something for my minor, so I can't really afford to screw it up. Hi, Kurami, how you doing? Honestly, I really do love streaming, though. It's a lot of fun. Streaming is so much fun. This college have semester break? Yes. So during the summer, I'll be streaming a little more. We'll go back to our 4 days a week. But right now, because it's like the middle of the semester, like this week I only have 2 days because it's been so hectic. Every event ever falls on this week. I'll be out of town entirely on Saturday. Sunday, I want to kind of do a guerrilla thing, but it really just depends on how much homework I got done during the week. Like, it's been extremely busy. The end of the semester is here, and everything ever is happening. College is hard, kids. I really do like college, but just remember, college is hard. College is going to be a thing. Real life drawing? Ooh, I will check as soon as I'm done, Justin. Honestly, like I said, like I fell asleep at like 1 a.m. and I woke up at 8, and I was just like, I'm tired. I was dead to the world. I like rolled off the couch like, yes, it is time to awaken. What's up, Maria? How you doing? Oh, bless Frauder. Straight guerrilla tactics. Yeah, I had like 6 alarms set and I kept snoozing them, and I was like, okay, just look at that in a second. And then Tech Demon left for work, and I was like, oh, it's like 8 a.m. I wanted to get up at like 7:30. Oh, a second. I'll get up in a second. 8:30 rolls around. Oh, I have nothing set up yet. This is 2 different experiments. I need the parchment paper. I need to get my laptop set up. I need to get up. I was quite dead. Quite dead. Okay, I want to read some of these. Same as the volcano. We have like a bunch of pages of reading to do. Which I meant to do, and I ended up just talking. This is just chatting science edition. I really do want to get more of these kits though. There's so many. What actually prompted this is I don't want to spoil it, but there was a specific science stream I wanted to do that they have a kit for that I really want to do. That's probably going to be when my tax return comes in. It's not expensive or anything. It's just I physically don't have the money to get any more fancy kits until I get my tax return. Have fun, Frauder. Thank you for coming. Bless. The Chris Pratt voice. I haven't heard the Chris Pratt voice yet. I know he voiced it, and that was like that was a choice that people had opinions on, but I never actually watched the I never heard the Chris Pratt voice. Yeah, bless Frauder. Have rocky dreams. I wish you all of the crystals. What's up, Juan? How you doing? We got everyone today, damn. We're all here for the science. The brain. I want to look up more science projects. I really do have a lot of fun doing science projects. If I have learned anything, it's just having a hand webcam is like the best thing ever for me because I love doing weird projects and drawing things. Science. Did you good? Do you think you did a good job? I'll watch. I'll probably give it a watch. Meth. No meth. Just pretty crystals. Oh wow. Okay. I can't really move it because it's growing space, but the green crystal looks like it's already got stuff going on, which is exciting. Okay, we have about a minute and a half left on our cooling period. My biggest fear is that these are going to break. And also that these probably aren't going to... should go correctly. I'm not going to cover them because I realize that like these are probably too small. So we're just going to see what happens with them uncovered. And if they do well, we'll get more crystal things because there might be different colors. So I want to look at the National... Let me look at the National Geographic website. We're going to look at the National Geographic website. Let me see. New tab on Chrome. National Geographic Science Kits. There we go. Educational. Oh, I like their whole... There's 25 of these? Yo! What else they got? Oh my god, bro. Yo, that's cool as... Bro! Oh my god, I want to do these. I want to do these so bad. I should not have looked that up. Like, my wallet has physically drained. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, I want to do all of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they're so cool. I want to do so many of those things. Oh my god. I have a lot of fun with these. There's like 25 different kits. At least on the Walmart website alone. There's so many kits. I want to do all of the... Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. That's dope. Bro. Oh my god, that's so cool. Give us the list for the 24 remaining. Oh, I want to keep some kind of surprise at which ones I do, but understand there's like 3 I saw at the first inkling of Amazon that I really want to do immediately. Like, they're so cool, you fucking spoiled ass child. I'm a grown up and I have grown up money. And I spend it exclusively on probably just anime merchandise and food. Okay, so let me move this over here. Here's our seed rock. Same thing as the other one. It's like a gray seed rock. So we will go ahead and place him in the center. I genuinely can't see where it went. This pretty much got thrown into the void. I'm going to pretend it's centered because I have no way of telling. This is purple as fuck. This is so purple it is impossible to tell. But I will go ahead and we will move this over here. And that is purple. And what I want to do, I'll get a paper towel. It'll be fine. I'm going to put them on like a paper towel base. Just so they're, because the bottom of this is a little sticky. It was my fault for not checking first. The cabinet that these were in, it has problems. So there we go. I'll move my blue snowball over a bit so I can put these down. Move this out. Move the paper towels. I gotta rearrange to make this work. We have moving parts right now. Move the kettle over like extremely carefully. My pen. The kettle needs to go back in the kitchen. I use that to make ramen. It's normally a ramen machine. I just like slapped the camera. Yeah, that's normally the ramen machine. I've just been using it as the science machine lately. Pick up green. Put green down. Pick up purple. This purple's a little sticky, and put purple down. There we go. Green and purple are now in their growing area, which is there on the desk. Hi, Jan. I haven't seen this part of Fossil Fighters yet. We're making crystal. Here, I'll go ahead and I will show our specimens again. Yeah, this one is definitely not as intense as the volcano. It's just this is a cute little crystal-y stream. We're just making things. Can't read it all. Okay, actually, I can open chat back up on my phone now. I can look at my phone again. Oh hell yeah, Black Emerald. Here we go. This is growing up, man. Growing up means you can. Oh yeah, we have the magnifying glass. Let's see if we can magnify these crystals. Ooh. Yes, when I saw my father yesterday, he called my glasses the Hubble telescope. And I was just, thanks, Dad. It's just thanks, Dad. Here. I want to see something. Because now I'm curious. I want to see something. These glasses are very dirty. Oh, that's weird. You can't really get the double vision part of it because, you know, you need both eyes for that, but like, that's interesting. I can't even see what it looks like because I took my glasses off and I can't really see a thing without my glasses. For reference, this is how thick my glasses are. They're that thick. They're that thick. I can't see very well. Alright, this have to go back on my face or I'm going to get very dizzy. There we go. Back on my face. Back on my face. I wore these just in case I managed to screw something up catastrophically. Mr. White will be jealous. Hey, Mr. White does not get nearly as pretty a crystal as we do. We have some gorgeous crystals over here. They're going to be fancy as hell. Love our crystals. You can do Peter Pan. The H is actually the designer, as much as I want to think it's H for me. It's actually for the designer of the glasses. We got these in Canada one day because I am not Canadian, and we were going to cross the border to go look at Niagara. Not this past time, but like a time before that. And as I was getting ready to leave, I got off work, I picked up my glasses, and my glasses broke in half in my hands. And that was panic. Shout out to my coworker who she looked... I don't know, like what I did was I kind of sat there for a second and I just held my glasses like this in two different parts. I just kind of looked at it like this. And then she like turned to look at me and went, oh no. And we tried soldering them back together. It didn't work. And then we just kind of taped the crap out of them so I could drive home. It was like a 30-minute drive home. Panic. And then we actually got to Canada. And Walmart, I got my old frames at Walmart, and Walmart said we don't have those frames, get bent. So we went to like a bunch of different specialty eye shops until finally one said, oh hey, these frames kind of fit your lenses, and they did. That was before they were this strong though, actually. I did request like, hey, I like these frames, can you make the super strong ones in these? And he said, sure, man. And they worked. I get to keep the fancy frames because I like them. They were actually kind of expensive, but also they're really pretty. They're really, really pretty. But I should just do rock candy and say, oh, I want rock candy. I want rock candy. Wait, what was the Scooby-Doo reference? I missed the Scooby-Doo reference. Too strong for glasses. Without my glasses, like, it's at the point where if I don't have my glasses, I have to call off work. Like, if these break for any reason, because the strap on them is because they're too heavy and they will fall off my head if I don't have the strap on them. But also, I have double vision. I have astigmatism. I am extremely nearsighted. And, like, I have, like, every eye problem known to man, unfortunately. I need these things, or I am Velma on steroids. I can't see anything without my glasses. Shoot, you're right. Like, yeah, it is Velma on steroids, basically. It's bad. I wish I could see things good. Okay, so here. I'll read you the rock book in a second because I want to read it. But here, let me get closer. I want to make the magnifying glass work, damn it. Okay, I can do this. I can make, I can learn directions here. Magnifying glass, go here. Yes. Rock, go here. There we go. Magnified rock. Hell yeah. Odin, Odin, what's up? Hell yeah, rock stream. Our rocks, our crystals have been placed in their containers, and we'll probably see results within a week. So in a week, we'll probably do a drawing stream on a Thursday, just so we'll do some doodles, and then we will go ahead and see how our crystals are doing. Just, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. We have written down our notes for both crystals, so those are good. I can't read. I was like, oh, or something in. I'm blind. I'm very blind. You just woke up. Listen, it's a mood. I 8:30, I was like, oh, shit, I just gotta get out of bed. I just, like, rolled off. I rolled out. I rolled. But here, let me go ahead and we'll do some storybook reading. It was a small boulder the shape of a large boulder. I love that. I really do. I didn't know if the PR person that day was just, like, having a moment, or if they were like, this is a way to describe this. I want to talk to the PR person who wrote that. All right, so let's read some learning guide. There's only a few pages of this one. There's only a few pages, but it's pretty cool. Okay. And I'll make sure you can see our specimens the whole time, too. So what is a crystal? By definition, a crystal is a solid structure formed when atoms or molecules line up in a regular, 3-dimensional pattern. The salt on your dinner table, the snow on the ground, and the diamond in a wedding ring are all crystals. The actual word crystal comes from the Greek word chrysos, meaning ice cold. It was originally thought that crystals were a type of ice that was so cold it would never melt. A little over 200 years ago, scientists concluded that crystals grew by the addition of layers. The smallest building block of a crystal is called a unit cell. The atoms in each unit cell are held together by electrical forces, or bonds. When a bunch of unit cells are near each other, the atoms arrange themselves into patterns. They tend to attract to one another in some directions more than others. This pattern gives the crystals their characteristic shape with flat symmetrical surfaces called facets. Some crystalline materials, such as gemstones, can be single crystals. Others, such as metals, are made up of large numbers of small crystals that are joined together. Cool science fact. A typical grain of salt has about 5,700 unit cells, or 22,800 atoms of sodium, and the same number of atoms of chlorine. Oh my god, but oh, poor Justin. I honestly thought about doing like a storybook stream, just like reading a story. I just don't know what story. Big stretch. I'm also still waking up. Like, if I didn't have a thing at 4, like, I really strongly consider, like, do I want to just go back to bed for a couple hours? Like, I'm very tired. Before I keep going, obviously I have to show the pictures. Here is the crystal picture here that they showed. And down here is the cool science fact picture with the atoms and molecules. Gives me a whole... Oh, bless. Jimson, I haven't seen Steven Universe in so long. Shoot, I'll do like a, I don't know, history class. What history would I actually, oh man, there's a lot of history I think is really neat. I actually took both AP courses for history when I was in high school, so I never had to take a college history course. Actually, no, I have to take one, and it is History of Rock and Roll, which I have been told is the most boring class ever, but I thought, hey, it's a subject matter I'm kind of interested in, so we're rolling with it. So I'll be doing History of Rock and Roll next semester. Okay. Uses for crystals. Because of their glittering beauty, crystals have been used in jewelry and decorations throughout human history. They were used in ancient Egypt, Rome, and Greece, and in all ancient cultures for a variety of purposes. Seeing the future, healing the sick, or as magical amulets that granted protection to the person wearing them. Today we use crystals for all kinds of purposes. Some crystals have a natural ability to generate an electrical field, which makes them useful in radio and video equipment. When an electric current is sent through quartz crystals, they vibrate at a very precise frequency, making them extremely useful in watches and other electronics. Silicone crystals are used in making chips that power our computers and in the photovoltaic cells used in solar technology. How do crystals form? In nature, crystals form when liquid rock called magma slowly cools. Many valuable crystals such as diamonds, rubies, and emeralds form this way. Another way crystals form is when water evaporates from a mixture. Salt crystals typically form through this method. Honestly, history is cool as hell. Like, there's a lot of nutso things that happen. The War of the Roses, I genuinely think is interesting, and I know that, like, a lot of people in, like, taking history courses are just like, oh no, the second the War of the Roses comes up, I'm just very sleepy. Reading a bedtime story with rain. Shoot, that's our backup plan. If we have another big storm again, I'll find, like, a storybook on my shelf, and I'll just read with the background thunder noises. Endurance stream. Himari reads a story till the power goes out. Right here, let me show you the uses for crystals pictures. Up here we have the pretty ring that they wanted to show. Over here is the solar panels to show for the, I think I pronounced the photovoltaic word wrong. Photovoltaic. I read that wrong. It was the first time I've ever seen that word. And then here are some pretty gemstones, because they wanted to show some pretty gemstones. We sleep to that, bless. I don't know if I could ever be a true ASMR streamer, but I think it's fun just to read stories. I think it'd be fun. Why is historian art geek? Oh, I was always an art kid. I never took a lot of art classes, but I was always an art kid. Alright, this continues. This continues the How Do Crystals Form section. Natural crystals only form when Earth's temperature and pressures are just right. But crystals can also be created in laboratories under controlled conditions. As you'll see with this science kit, they can even be created in your own kitchen. Office. Here's how it works. When certain types of liquid cool, the molecules inside the liquid begin to solidify. These crystal particles join together into unit cells. The first unit cells usually start by attaching to the surface of something solid, like the bottom of a cave. The unit cells that form next will then attach themselves to the first crystals, forming a new layer. Given the right conditions, there really is no limit to the size which a crystal can grow. I wonder how big the crystals we have right there are going to grow, seeing as they are in teeny tiny mason jars I use for overnight oats. It's actually weird it's raining there. Oh, nice. Honestly, it's a beautiful day outside right now, which is nice because, the past 2 weekends I've had power outages due to horrible storms, but, it's really nice outside. I might go for a walk to wake up. I'll wake up, just go for a walk. Sleep is very important. Okay, so we have types of crystal. Crystals can form in a wide variety of shapes. Their range includes cubes, hexagons, double pyramids, tall spires, and more. Some crystals have just a few sides, while others may have more than 10. Often, crystals are symmetrical from one side to the other, but many types of crystals are not. The shape of the crystal structure is determined by the chemical components inside the crystal and the chemical bonds between the atoms and molecules. Jawal, what's up? Thank you for popping by. Oh, bless. Oh, God, 84 degrees up. I actually don't know how hot it's going to be today. Let me see. How hot is it going to be? Tell me, weather app. Tell me. Weather app is... Oh, it's going to be 79 here. Ugh, it's already 67. I don't want to go outside with that, actually. I do not want to go outside and see... It's too hot. I've become a snow creature. It's raining where you are, too. Oh, everybody's got the rain now but us. For 2 weekends, it was just, constant rain and 65 miles per hour gust wind, but now it's back to pretty sunny weather. The pictures. First we have Science Woman. She's being a science woman. And then the other one is ice cubes, because ice cubes are technically a crystal. which I think is fun. I, personally, have a shaped ice kit in which they're shaped like cacti, and I call them cactice, and nobody thinks it's funny but me. Oh, 88. Oh, fuck no. I don't want 88-degree weather. I don't want that. There's a reason I moved from where I was, like, my hometown. I can't deal with the hot weather anymore. Ain't no way, Chief. I am perfectly fine with the freezing winters over that. Okay. Crystals also come in many colors, from clear diamonds to red rubies to blue sapphires and more. They get their distinctive color from the materials that make up their crystals. The presence of iron in a quartz crystal, for example, will create purple amethyst. The colors that we see are actually the colors of the spectrum that the crystal does not absorb. For instance, if a stone appears to be red, it is because the green light absorbed and the red light is reflected from the surface of the crystal. That was a hard sentence to read. If a stone appears to be orange, then the colors of blue and green are absorbed. Cool science fact. Quartz is the second most abundant mineral on the Earth's continental crust, and no matter how distorted a quartz crystal may be, the long prism phases always make a perfect 60-degree angle. Okay, so there's only one picture on this page. It's amethyst and quartz. There we go. Water nuggets. That is a way to see ice. That is a way to see ice right there. It's water nuggets. That's fantastic. Okay, only a few pages left. This one just goes over some kinds of rocks. Geode. Perhaps the most fascinating of all rock formations, geodes are hollow rocks in which beautiful crystals have formed. These round rocks get their name from the Greek words for shape of the earth. They may look plain on the outside, but you can never know what the glorious beauty that waits within a geode until you crack it open. In calcite. Calcite is a common constituent of limestone. It is one of the main minerals found in the shells of marine organisms like oysters. Single calcite crystals have a unique optical property called double refraction. Images seen through the clear crystal appear doubled, like my eyes. Ancient trilobites used calcite crystals in the lenses of their compound eyes. Calcite dissolves in the most acids and will even dissolve in water, but unlike most soluble minerals, calcite becomes less soluble as the water temperature increases. So here is the picture, this is the picture of the calcite first, since it popped up first. Here's the calcite. Very pretty, very blue. And then up here is the geode. And thankfully in these kits, they did not come with geodes, so I will not be driving the people who are downstairs insane by cracking open a geode with a guitar tuning adjustment tool at 9 a.m. I still feel bad. I really forgot they were downstairs. I was like, oh, I gotta crack this bad boy open. Clonk, clonk, clonk. For like a solid 10 minutes, I think it was, before I finally got it open. But that was so fun. It was fun. It was fun. I just, forgot that people sleep at 9 a.m. Never get malachite wet as it becomes toxic. Interesting. I have a few crystals. Actually, I'll show them off in a second here. I have a few crystals actually on my altar over there. I keep them in a little bowl, but I enjoy them. I like hoarding rocks. I also like hoarding dice from for tabletop games in general. Actually, I like dice and rocks. I am basically a dragon. I'm a very nerdy dragon. Cracked open a geodes. I was very loud. I ended up walking off to the kitchen getting a pipe wrench because that was the heaviest thing I could find. Aurelia, yes, what's up? We are growing rocks. The crystals are already put in their jars and they're over in their growing area. But now I'm just reading through the little information booklet about the crystals. And these are the specimens, the National Geographic kits, you have your crystal growing kits, but they also just give you 2 normal rocks as little specimens to keep. So we have fluorite and amethyst. And they also came with their own little stands, which I thought was adorable. Speaking of fluorite, this rock right here, fluorite is a relatively soft mineral found throughout the world. Some samples of fluorite will glow under ultraviolet light, a property called fluorescence. Fluorite is used in many high-performance telescopes, microscopes, and camera lenses because it allows crisp images to be seen at high magnifications. It is usually light green or purple in color. And rose quartz. Unlike most variety of quartz, this unusual pink stone only rarely displays well-formed crystals. Mineralogists do not completely understand the source of rose quartz's highly prized pink color, but many believe it comes from iron, titanium, and manganese impurities within the stone. So we have our wonderful fluorite up here, which we also have underneath the book right now. And then our rose quartz, which is this one. I have a thing of rose quartz, actually. And this is our fluorite IRL. I don't have a black light, but I would have so much fun having a black light, although I would never go in a hotel room again. Like, it's a great power, great responsibility kind of thing. Like, do I really want to have a black light? Do I really want to go through that? All right, and then we have amethyst. The name of this gem comes from the Greek word meaning not intoxicated, since amethysts were believed to keep a person from getting drunk. It has been considered a calming influence that promotes healing, happiness, and peace. Some say it even offers protection from sorcerers and thieves. And aragonite. Aragonite forms naturally in the shells of mollusks and in the exoskeletons of corals. The iridescent layer inside seashells, like abalone, is made of thin deposits of aragonite, and pearls are composed mainly of this mineral. It is also found in caves, as stalactites, and in the deposits of hot springs. People use aragonite in saltwater aquariums not only because it replicates natural reef conditions, but also because it keeps the pH of the water close to the levels found in nature. And then here we go. We have our... Well, here's the aragonite first, because it's at the bottom. This guy here. And then amethyst, which today I learned was used to believe that it kept people from getting drunk, which I think is a fun fact that I did not know. And here is our IRL amethyst. That was the last of the 2 pages of the info book. And I think I'll show off. I'll grab my crystals. Today is a rock stream. We're looking at rocks. Let me get some rocks over here. I have a lot. I like rocks. Here we go. Let me begin my rock tour here. Today is a very rock-themed stream. Well, first of all, this guy here, I was at a club meeting one day and it was running a little long and I was really thirsty, so I went to go on an adventure to go find a vending machine for like a water bottle, and I couldn't find one anywhere, and I like ducked into a random room to ask for directions, and it turns out that I walked into the college mineral museum by accident, and it was super fucking cool. I want to go back in there. I might go back in there today. Oh, I'm gonna go back there today. It was super cool. But they were giving these out for free for Valentine's Day because the meeting fell on Valentine's Day. So now I have this fantastic Valentine's rock. And it's super cool looking, and it is very special now. So there's the Valentine's rock. Rock's sexy. Craig Universe approves. The Mario thing and Furima. This interesting. Here, I'll show off some more crystals. These have all been tumbled, obviously. Rose quartz. Pretty pink stone. A little transparent. Pretty pink stone. I enjoy. A lot of these I cannot remember what the names of them are, but like I think they're pretty. This is opal, I'm pretty sure. Some of these are easier to remember than others, but the iridescence of this one makes it easy to kind of tell. There we go. We have these guys here. I got these all at different points. I have not seen Furrymon before. I have not. I will look into it, but I have never heard of it before you mentioned it. I play a lot of Moemon, though. I love Moemon. There's more rocks. I have a lot of fucking quartz. Oh, that is a hair. Is that my hair? That is... that could have been my hair. I used to have really short hair. That might have been my hair. God knows how long it's been in there, though. Okay, I'm putting all of the quartz in my hand at once because there's a lot of these are just quartz. I like quartz. Some of these are rose. Some of these are, regular quartz. I think that's all of them, yeah. This is the quartz hand. Literally all of these are quartz. Some of these are like a very pale, like rose quartz. Most of these are just regular quartz, but this is all quartz. Literally everything in my hand right now is quartz. I think they're really pretty. I just like, they calm me to stare at. That is all the quartz. Ooh, I want to see the stones. I want to see the stones. I love talking about the stones. The last one I can really identify for you is this amethyst here. This is the amethyst I've already owned. It's amethyst. It exists. That's the last of the ones I actually know what they are. The rest of them I picked up at different magic shops, and I just thought they were pretty, or I just kind of vibed with them. Oh, I think I missed a quartz. I missed a quartz. This is also a quartz. I have a lot of quartz. And here are the rest. I don't know what they are, or at least I can't remember. I think one is like tiger's eye. But they exist. I enjoy their presence. Those are my rocks. That's all my rocks. You put them back in the bowl now. I really just like looking at them. It chills. It soothes me. I don't know where you fall on the, you know, rocks or magic healing tools or not, but for me, I just like, I like having them. They soothe me. My rocks back in the rainbow rock box. I like having a rainbow of rocks, which is why I picked up some of these, because I just liked having a rainbow. I really do I like rocks. These two will stay on their own pedestals because I think it's really cute they came with pedestals. My altar is, there's some stuff related to magic, but it's also just like I have things that remind me of family members or just like memories of good times, things like that. It's just like it's a little happy table for me. The Mail of Lunny the First Direct. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Did not know that, Justin. And Baconing over here getting his rocks off. Ah. I'm proud of that, damn it. I'm proud of that. Alright, let me put the rocks back now. Oh, I almost forgot this rock. Here we go. Back down here. Mr. Rock, you go there. I gotta reorganize this a bit. Put Mr. Volcano there. This should not be there at all. This needs to be up here. Here we go. But yeah, that was my rock collection. You need the rock. Listen, rocks are fun, man. They're fun. I will update everyone on how the crystals go over the next week. I think they're going to turn out really pretty. I'm really excited about how many kits are on Amazon. I'm so excited. And unfortunately, my tax return is mostly going to be spent on, like, you know, responsible adult things, but I might pick up 1 or 2 full kits just to have them. Because I really do love doing science. I also might see what, like, science things there, like, I could just do with stuff I already have at home. We'll see, because I have a lot of stuff, like, just random crap around the house. I'll see what I can use to make it to some fun science projects, but National Geographic, please sponsor me. You have my heart. Oh, I wonder if they'll actually let me do that. I have activities to do. Time to rock. Kaneko the rock Himari. Diamond and Pearl Cleaner stuck in the sedimentary. Listen, Pearl has my heart. I love Pearl. She's fantastic. Top tier character design. Love her so much. Absolutely blessed character design. Well, what order do you have coming in Baconing? I hope it is nothing dangerous. I'll have 2 magnifying glasses just to have now. I'm going to keep them in their little thingies, I think. We'll keep them safe. Here we go. Yeah, this one was definitely not as high energy as the Volcano. The Volcano is a fucking trip. It's drip. Hell yeah. Pauline. Oh, God, which one was Pauline? Was that Cynthia's ancestor? I think that was Cynthia's ancestor. I don't know. I'm awful with names. I remember Diamond and Pearl because it's hard to forget literally the box names. Oh, had the map turned on? Oh, it's right over here, actually, here. Let me zoot back here. Zooting back now. This is a piano stool. Here we go. This is our ancient map. I Because of the angle of the camera, it's hard to get all of it into view, but our cool ancient map. It did turn out nice. I actually have an extra piece of paper now, which I'm not sure what I want to use it for yet, but I have it. Oh, she was one of the scuba gear. Oh, thank you, Aurelia. And if you wanted to see the modern version of the map, this is the modern version. Again, kind of hard to show everything because camera angle. I'll get a better setup soon, I swear. But here we go. It was a super fun time. Alright, for now though, I think I do have to cut this a bit short, unfortunately, because I also have so much homework to do. I do want to do a drawing stream. I might be a gorilla stream. Named after dog breeds, thank me later. I do want to do a gorilla stream at some point this week, though. I just got to make sure I get all my stuff done. Again, this is like the busiest week ever for some reason. Like, I didn't think it was going to be, but like 3 major events happened this week at the same time, and I went, oh no. So, I don't know, maybe Sunday night? Sunday night is like my biggest guesstimate, but we'll see. For now, thank you for spending a chill morning with me. I'll give you all updates on how the crystals turn out, and I promise next stream will probably be a bit longer. Today was, we make crystals and we're alive. Yeah, everyone go sleep in a bit more. Go sleep in a bit more. I did not stream Arceus. I meant to stream Arceus, actually, and then I ended up playing all of Arceus. It was bad. I spent, like, I had a 40-hour work week. I put 40 hours in, and some of it was actually at work, too. Like, I forgot to eat. It was a lot of fun. No sleep. Aw, dishes are stupid. I hate dishes. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Seriously, I really appreciate all of you. It's always a lot of fun hanging out. Yeah, so I'll see you maybe Sunday night if everything goes to plan. Do I make... Ooh, not... Remember to eat today. I will eat today, I promise. I might actually do an Arceus stream just to show you what Pokemon I have. Maybe do like a little bit of Pokemon hunting. That's in the cards. That's in the cards. Bless everyone. Alright, I have to go eat breakfast now before I faint.